The secret is dedication and hard work.
Well, you need to have structured goals.
For me, it's just work and determination and learning from your mistakes.
In my mind, I'm always the best.
The Mamba mentality simply means trying to be the best version of yourself. That's what the mentality means. It means every day, you're trying to become better. If your job is to try to be the best basketball player you can be, right? To do that, you have to practice, you have to train, right? You want to train as much as you can, as often as you can. So if you get up at 10 in the morning, train at 11, right? 12, say 12, train at 12, train for 2 hours, 12 to 2. You have to let your body recover. So you eat, recover, whatever. You get back out, you train, start training again at 6. Train from 6 to 8, right? And now you go home, you shower, you eat dinner, you go to bed, you wake up, you do it again, right? Those are 2 sessions. Right, now imagine you wake up at 3, you train at 4. You go 4 to 6, come home, breakfast, relax, blah, blah, blah. Now you're back at it again, 9 to 11, right? You relax, and now all of a sudden you're back at it again, 2 to 4, and now you're back at it again, 7 to 9. Look how much more training I have done by simply starting at 4. Right? And so now you do that, and as the years go on, the separation that you have with your competitors and your peers just grows larger and larger and larger and larger and larger. And by year 5 or 6, doesn't matter what kind of work they do in the summer, they're never going to catch up.
Secrets. Don't exist secrets. The secret is dedication and hard work. To be able to work 100% all the time. I'm the best and I work like the best. The talent helps a lot, of course. But of course the ethic of work. You have to put in your mind ethic of work when you are professional. Since day one, when I start with a professional, let's say with 16, 17, 18, I'm always have ethic to be the best, to train hard, to listen to all the players, experienced players. It's not by coincidence, it's because I do it extra outside the pitch. Most of the people told me, Cristiano, you are a very, very good talent player, but you are very skinny, very slim. And I put it in my mind, the body we can improve. We can improve. You go to gym, dedication and hard work, you can improve. So I improve myself. I'm not doing that kind of work because I have to. It's because it's part of me. It's not about the money, it's about the passion. All this happened because of the reason. The reason is I'm unbelievable inside the pitch. This is why the people have so much interest on me. In my mind, I'm always the best. I don't care what the people are thinking, what they say. In my mind, not just this year, but always, I'm always the best. I think the numbers, they say everything. I don't need to say, I'm a minister of football, I'm a legend. The numbers say everything.
I don't think it's enough just to love it and then just to do it and go out and win it. It's not that simple. You need to have structured goals. You need to tell yourself, okay, what are my goals for the short term? What are my goals for the long term? Now that I've accomplished almost everything, I'm supposed to go out on the tennis court thinking, let's just play free, it's hit the ball, who cares, you know? But this is not how you're going to win matches, because it comes down to margins, and you have to be so clear in your mind exactly what you want to do and what you want to achieve. For me, it doesn't work without any goals, without any targets. I cannot compete properly.
I think most of the times if you're not well prepared, then you'll be under more stress. For me, I always work hard, and my coach always says, listen, do the work and you'll be fine. You won't win every race unless you have to lose some to figure out how can I be better, how can I be greater. This is why people fail and you learn and get better in not just sports but in your everyday life. So for me, it was always a learning process. When I started out, it wasn't always winning. It took me a while to really get going and understand what I needed to do to stay on top for years. For me, it's just work and determination and learning from your mistakes.
Why we don't believe that we can do it better?
Cristiano Ronaldo!
In my mind, I'm always the best.
Cristiano Ronaldo, 3-0 Real Madrid.
If you do the right things, you're gonna be better than the other person. We have to believe, you have to be positive to try to change the things. This is why we're not gonna give up. You know, the only give up's the guys who is weak mentally. In my mind, I'm always the best. I don't care what the people thinking, what they say. In my mind, not just this year, but always, I'm always the best. I'm always gonna say that. Look in the mirror and say, listen, I give everything. And I think all of us, we should do that. Because new year, we change the page. We have many things to win. We have to believe on that. If not, it will be a nightmare. I'm my own medic, my own doctor. I am my mental coach, my nutritionist, my doctor. If you do the right things, you're gonna be better than the other person. For you to be professional, help the team, the right mentality, self-talk positive. I think it's all the details depend of you, not the coaches, the fans, the press. Depends of you. If you are proud of yourself and you have some dignity, I think you have to do it much more. Everyone wants to be Cristiano, but I give you the map. You think you will do it that? The discipline is the most difficult thing, not only in sports, but in life. The best players always follow the best players. They want to be in the top of the game because they are the ones they are there. You know, you cannot rest or sleep because the other one can pass you. Effort, dedication, work hard, because the talent is not enough anymore. And if you're not dedicated 100%, you're not gonna reach the level that you want. For example, you arrive home, you had a lunch, you do it a quick nap, and you wake up, you play with your kids, blah, blah, and I have to go to the gym at least 30, 40 minutes, but this will make the difference in the end of the day, you understand? If you not do it that work, you miss one. The next day, it's 2 sessions that you lost, and I know in the end of the day, in the end, they're gonna make a huge difference.
Nobody's perfect. We failed too many times. We have so many uncertainty in our life that we have to be capable when we are down to stand up. It's part of the journey, it's part of the process, it's part of our education. In my case, I learn the most when I'm down. And it's good that these certain moments happen because when you are in the top of the wave, you don't see under what's going on. I'm always say to my friends, it's good to have problems. It's the only way that you can improve. We are all human beings. We are not happy every day. We are, not in a good mood every day. It's normal. It's part of us. It's the big challenge. It's when you're not willing to do something, but you have to do it. This is the main point. This is why I say our mind, it's a box of surprises, and you have to challenge yourself to be consistent. I repeat, sometimes it's hard. It's what many people say, you like to go to the gym every day. Of course, no. It's not true. Nobody likes to go to the gym every day. But you have to do it. Probably yes, because your mental strength is coming from that moments that in a hard moments, you should do it. So, and I do it because after that, maybe in the beginning you feel hard to start, but after when you finish the gym or cold plunge or even the training, you will feel better. I moved with 11 years old from Madeira to Lisbon, which is it's hard, to be honest. It's probably was the most difficult part in terms of professional of my career. So it was hard to left my family in Madeira to follow my dream in Lisbon. It's not easy, to be in this level and still push and still motivate to carry on, to score goals, to be in a good shape, to compete with the young lions. They coming, and when they play against me, they want to show me that they are stronger than me and faster than me. You have to prepare very well, not in terms of physically, but mentally too. I think it's very hard, but in the same way, it's a challenge, because as you can see, if you treat good your body, you can maintain so many years, and this is the big challenge for me. We have money, we have everything, we have fame, and you say, I have millions and billions, but the most important thing, it's the family. Keep your family healthy, good, and take care of your family, because this is the most important thing in the world. Apart of that, of course, you have your life, your private life, you have your girlfriend, you have your cars, your houses, your fame. But in the beginning, your family, it's always with you, for the good moments and for the bad moments. It's not secrets. Yeah. You have to take care of yourself. If you not take care of yourself, nobody gonna help you. The life, it's all about the balance. And with the age, you start to understand that the most important thing is 100% your body and training smart. Mm-hmm. It's not the quantity, it's the quality. Mm-hmm. And I learned about that, of course, when I was young, when I was 20s, 25, 27. You work in a different way than in 28, 30s. It's completely different. But I think I'm still feel good, sharp, motivated, because I think the main point is the mind.
Personally, I've just been very consistent with the process. I've been very consistent with training my body, rehabbing my body, eating, having my body be very clean throughout this journey, because I've always wanted to have a long, long career, or as long as I could be, in this space. So I've always kind of, a friend of mine when I was like 13 years old, he used to always tell me, play hard, have fun, and stretch. Every game, always play hard, have fun, and stretch. And that kind of always kind of stuck with me to even when I got in the NBA, like always stretching and keeping my body flexible, keeping my limbs flexible. So I can contribute to that and doing it consistently. Just like leadership, leadership is not a one-day thing, or you do it for 2 days or 2 months. Leadership is consistent.
I realized I was spending things on material items and not things on myself, on my being, on my fitness, on my health. I've switched that completely. Like I said, my nutritionist travels with me full time. My doctors, my training partners, my coaches. I have a full team, and it's all for health, fitness, and peak performance. We've got to be in shape. I think a trait of the successful is to train early, wake up and train early. You've got to be successful, or you've got to be in shape.
Yes.
To be, you've got to be in shape physically to be in shape mentally.
Yes.
They go hand in hand.
Yes.
So I'm putting a lot more time into that.
But it's what's got to be done. This is what it takes. I'm here for a purpose. So it's basically up early in the morning, ice bath, train, come back, eat, sleep, repeat. The 1% distractions. And in a game of sports where it's based on margins, 1% make a big, big difference.
Every sunrise is a promise of a new beginning, a testament to the relentless consistency of nature. But what about us? How often do we see ourselves staying on the course of our actions, only to see ourselves move away as challenges arise? Because we continue to be unaware of the incredible power of consistency. It requires showing up every day and conquering small actions, which eventually lead to big results. Remember, consistency is your greatest ally in achieving your goals. Even the smallest of consistent actions can lead to monumental change. Embrace consistency and change your life forever.